very big win over the weekend, and now you get right back to it. Just how's the team feeling after this past weekend, heading into Kansas City?
Well, we are very happy with the results, but uh, as we always spoke, after the games, there is another journey to build on, and this one is Kansas City, which is prior Toluca, and then our emotions right now needs to be steady and conscious that there is still a lot of league in this tournament of the Nations League that is coming, but we should be satisfied with the performance that we have done lately, of course, and the players are in that mode. But again, they came back to the mode of, all right, what's next, and we need to be prepared.
It seems like the last few days of training, considering all the games that you guys have been playing, you've been trying to manage the workload on training grounds. Like for example, this morning we saw the OCB players kind of work with the B team players, and then the first team players were off to the side. Is that part of the whole process of making sure you have these players fresh and ready to go when it's game day?
Yes, because we are measuring the loads of the last 2 weeks and a half mainly, and what the players need at this moment, and what is the activation mentally and physically that we could help them with. And we all think that at this moment we need a lot of recording, getting those legs back. There is nothing better for the players to be playing and constantly, though. It's a good mode. I think it's the best, playing. But the recording, the department of our recording is very active with them now, and we're trying to get those legs back and get the other ones to be prepared.
The level we saw on Sunday was so high. The stadium was so loud. The players seemed so up for it. You go into this game against Kansas City, where you've got Toluca coming up next. How do you make sure that the level from the boys doesn't drop against an opponent that maybe is not quite so high profile?
It's true. It's probably the best part of our professionalism, which is always compete at the highest level at the moment that we need to. But no matter the result, what you need to do is do it again. And then we have been educated here in our culture on the club that the most important one game is the next one, not the one that just passed. Whatever you want to magnify it, but now we need to think about Kansas and not even think about Toluca yet or other team. We are very concentrated on the league. We still have new goals and this part of the season. So the players are conscious, and I hope that against Kansas City we can have, if not the same, even better energy.
Is it strange to prepare for Kansas City without Peter Vermees in that system? I mean, you've been going against him for almost 15 years, and I mean, Kerry is, obviously his longtime assistant. But have you noticed anything different about them from when Peter was the head coach?
Well, yes, I have noticed a couple changes that Kerry does normally, because now this is his ideas and his teams. But it's really true that it's weird, to have my good friend there. Is fine, but Kerry is a good man. He knows the league, and I respect him a lot.
Harry Spicer, we've seen him obviously make his debut last weekend, almost set up Martin in one of those goals, but obviously just training last week. Today looked like he was just already fully adapted. What have you been able to see from him the last few days, and how important is he going to be to this group going into the last few set of games of the year?
He has been engaged from the first day. Immediately, I noticed his professionalism. He's a player that you don't need to explain him much. He absorbed the information right away, and his contribution in the last game, at once being his first minutes, it was big. So we are very positive and we are very optimistic. And so far, he has been, as you mentioned, he has been adapted so fast. It's good.
I'm just wondering how long. Obviously, the scouting department always plays its role in making sure you get the right players. How long did the guys scout him for, and when did he kind of come into your radar, and you were like, he's a good player to bring into the team?
Right. Well, not, I don't know exactly. What I can see is that they don't stop to search, and they are always working. That's their natural state. That department has done a fantastic job for us on finding and identifying the right players for our squad. So probably it's somebody that they know from long before, since he has been in the league. But the attention has been called in the last 6 months when we were asking to get someone else there in that position.
Profe, él va a estar en el roster para el League Cup, Tyrese.
We are waiting because we can modify the list, and it seems like once they're accepted within the league, I think we can accommodate him in the league. So, but we are waiting on those final movements there.
Oscar, I know you don't want to hang too much on one specific result, but the way the team played on Sunday, everything about that game, the rivalry, all the eyes on it, there has to be an extra level of satisfaction and confidence coming from that kind of result, right?
Right, it is, indeed. I think the confidence, those results against those rivals, especially is the derby, and the attention that Miami calls to everyone in every corner in the world, it just helps us in the locker room a lot. You can sense that. So yeah, we're not going to hide that. I think we can humble, but also we can highlight that performance because the boys did great. The challenge is that we have to maintain it, and that's kind of my role on pushing them to the next level. But they deserve the attention that they got in the last game. Achievement has been great.
How do you kind of push them to that next level that you were talking about?
I immediately after the day rest, we get into business with the next rival. Just showing them the challenges that they're going to face, what is the characteristics and what is the plan for the next game, because we don't have too much time either. It's just merging into it. They didn't immediately understand that it's great, but now we have to move on.
Profe, en mayo hubieron como 9 partidos con el equipo y empezaron bien, pero después dejaron escapar algunos resultados. Ahora con esa seguidilla de partidos de nuevo, ¿cómo manejar el equipo para seguir en esa senda victoriosa?
Yo pienso que todas esas relaciones con los contextos de otros momentos son muy buenos. Lo que dices es muy cierto, porque también tuvimos unas semanas muy ocupadas y luego tuvimos un par de resultados que pudieron haber sido mejores. Yo creo que uno capturar eso y encontrar razones para que no vuelva a pasar y mantener el motor prendido, como decimos, a los pelados hay que estar empujando siempre, que siempre hay un paso más, otro paso, hay otro paso más arriba, hay otro paso que tienes que lograr. Eso lo tratamos de hacer desde la parte anímica, desde la parte psicológica de los pelados y sobre todo porque ellos son muy profesionales y yo sé que ellos quieren seguir de largo y tener una mejor temporada.
Obviamente trajeron 2 jugadores este verano con Tyrese y Adrián. La ventana creo que se cierra ya la próxima semana o ya pronto, pero ¿se puede ver algunos más fichajes o crees que el grupo está como lo quieres que esté?
Sí, no queremos tampoco mover mucho porque para traer a alguien hay que abrir espacios. Yo creo que esa comunión que hay dentro del grupo está buena y así como estamos podemos competir bien.
Profe, no sé si se preguntaron por Adrián la última vez que hubo una conferencia de prensa, pero es la idea de traerlo para jugar de repente un 5-3-2 o 5 atrás, poder poner 3 centrales que conocen bien la posición como Jansson, Rodrigo y ahora Marín.
Sí, sí. Adrián es un jugador muy versátil porque nos da ese trabajo en la banda como un central, como un lateral bajo, pero también tiene su naturaleza de avanzar con su pierna izquierda y nos provee allá un camino con el perfil. Entonces, sinceramente va a ser un jugador muy útil para nosotros.
La última que tengo yo, Joran and Duncan have been really getting back to the whole mix of things. Obviously, Joran was in the mix,
Sí.
training with the squad, and Duncan now also kind of working his way. How much of a positive is that with seeing those two players that kind of missed some significant time coming back, especially at this point of the season?
No, it is great to see the boys back in the pitch and training regularly now, and it just gave us good sensations the way they were training. Still, Duncan has a little bit of a restriction, but he is already with us training as normal. So we're great to see Jordan also. It just increased our possibilities to rotate people, to bring people from the bench. Obviously, we feel happy and we're much better when everybody's healthy.